This video is about if you're working on a non-fray fabric and you're just covering one side of the heart. If you've got a non-fray fabric like felt, it's easiest to cut the felt to the shape of the heart, make it about 2 centimetres bigger than the heart shape. You can download this template from the website. So once you've drawn around, you're then cutting and the important thing here is to mark here the centre, the point of the heart. So here, at this point at the bottom of the dip, you need to mark that point here is important. And then you want to cut in from that, just cut straight down from the point there down to your point. So that's going to give you the best place to start with when you start to cover it onto your heart. So you're going to start at that point in the crease here. So I'm going to put that to there and I'm going to pin into place like this. Now the next place to go is down to the tail, because you want to make sure that you orient this fabric to the right place. So I'm coming right down to the tail here and I'm going to put a pin in here to hold that at that point. Now what you're going to do is just to continue pulling this around and pinning it as you go, so that you get a nice tight surface on here. When you get to these bits here, you'll just need to make a little bit of a pucker, so it'll end up looking like this. So from the front end, you've got a smooth surface to be working with. This we'll be able to cover at a later stage. So just make sure that the whole of the heart is covered and that you've got a good tight surface. Now if you prefer, you can, instead of pin, you can blanket stitch this into place, and blanket stitch actually into the heart to hold it there in place. Again, just watch these creases as you go around here. I would recommend you use dressmaker's pins rather than the sequin pins that come in your box. The sequin pins are much shorter and they're not as good for the constructional pinning here, where you're actually wanting to push these right the way down through the side. These ones are great if you're going top to bottom, because it means that they don't stick out the bottom. But for this constructional pinning, I'd recommend finding some longer pins like dressmaker's pins. So these are the pins that come in your kit, the sequin pins, but I'd recommend using dressmaker's pins, which are actually just that bit longer. That'll give you a better fix into the heart. So you've got 2 hearts here, you've got something, they're both ready for decorating. So why not watch the rest of the videos for the inspiration on how to decorate these.